Hi, my name is John Elton. I'm a product manager with the Cloud Directory product team at JumpCloud. Today I'll be demonstrating how to configure OpenID Connect to enable single sign-on for applications that support OpenID Connect. I'll be using Cloudflare to demonstrate today, but the process should be similar for applications that support OpenID Connect with authorization code grant types. We start here on the admin console for JumpCloud, and we'll say that we're going to add a new SSO application. Down at the bottom, you can choose Custom OIDC App, which I'll do. And here we get the first General Info tab, where we'll enter the application name. You can put in whatever you'd like. I'll put Cloudflare OIDC, just to label it clearly for our end. You can also provide a custom OIDC app logo or provide your own logo, or you can use a color indicator. In this case, we'll just keep it with the custom OIDC app logo. We do need to go to the SSO tab then and configure the rest of the connector. Now, what you'll see here is we have an authorization code is selected there and checked off. It's also grayed out. That's because this is the only type of grant type that JumpCloud currently supports. So you will need to make sure that your application supports authorization code grant type. The other thing that we're going to do is temporarily put in a redirect URI and a login URL. We will change these after we configure the application of Cloudflare. But for now, we'll put in jumpcloud.com just to provide any working login URL or redirect URI or any working URL really. What we're also going to choose is client secret basic, which we know in this case is the type of authentication type that the application in question supports. Finally, again, we'll put jumpcloud.com here in as a placeholder. We're going to come back and replace both the redirect URI and login URL once we've made our adjustments on the Cloudflare side. Lastly, we do know that in this case, we need to add email attribute mapping. This will vary from application to application, but we do know that in this case, this is going to be a required piece. So having done that, then we'll also note that down at the bottom, the user consent option is checked and grayed out. This is an automatic consent on behalf of users. This is there for information purposes to let the admin know that we are automatically consenting on behalf of the users. So with that, I will hit activate. The reason I'm choosing activate now is I'm going to get these two values. I get the client ID and the client secret. Note that here, the client secret warning. This is a password. It's like a password and should not be shared with anyone. This is the only time it's going to be shown by the application, and so you would need to copy it down and keep it. In this case, I'm going to hit copy so that I have it in my ready to go. And with that, we'll flip over to Cloudflare. Now, in this case, I have configured this previously. I could also click Add New, but I'm going to come in and edit the existing OpenID Connect for JumpCloud configuration login method for Cloudflare, and we're going to configure this with the current values. So again, I have a new client secret that I'm going to paste in here. We also will come here and I will take the new client ID, and that is the app ID here, so we'll paste that in as well. And finally, well, there's three values that you need to provide from JumpCloud. These are available in the Configuring OIDC knowledge base article as well, but it's the auth URL, which you can see here, the token URL, and the certificate URL. That is all we will need here, so I'm going to hit save. The one point I'll make here is that this is the callback URL, and so the application will need to provide this information to you. In this case, it's this HTTPS your team name Cloudflare access. Now I have this set up, and so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and hit save here. We will copy this out. And the reason that we're copying that out is we're now going to come in as promised. So we've used the client secret and we'll choose got it. Here's the application we created. We'll come back in and we'll go to SSO. we know that we need to put in a valid redirect URI. In this case, it's going to be something like this, but we need to replace the your team name with the valid value. In this case, I have this particular team name created, so we'll go ahead and take that and paste it in. There it is. And then similarly, this is the login URL that we'll use. So we're just going to take this piece, copy that, and we'll put that in as the login URL. Now, with that having been put in there, we'll hit save again. The last piece that we'll need to do is actually come back in one more time. We could have done this before, but we saved the SSO, and we'll need to enable this for a group. In this case, the all users group already has some users attached to it. We can see there's several users. So we'll go back to our SSO application, back to here, and we will enable our Cloudflare application in JumpCloud for the all users group, and we'll hit save. Having done that, members of the all users group will now be able to access the Cloudflare application via OpenID Connect. Now you'll see right here, this right now is the old page. If I refresh this now, we'll see a new value there. So we're going to say log in. And we have this OIDC with JumpCloud. So we will choose that. When we choose that, what it will do is ask us to connect. And with that, I will put in that value and the password for that account on JumpCloud. And then we will choose SSO login. That's going to log us in to the JumpCloud platform, and it will then flow through and bring us to the Cloudflare login page. And that is that. We are logged in via OpenID Connect through a JumpCloud account into Cloudflare using OIDC for single sign-on. Appreciate your time and attention on it, and we look forward to your usage of our OpenID Connect functionality. Thank you.